And yep.
Oh! Move! Michael, move! We can't, we're blocked.
Oh!
I'm calling 911.
And yep.
Oh! Move! Michael, move! We can't, we're blocked.
Oh!
I'm calling 911.
A Learjet 55, Mexican registration, X-ray Alpha - Uniform Charlie India, call sign Mike Tango Sierra 056, was destroyed when it crashed into a commercial and residential area shortly after takeoff from Northeast Philadelphia Airport with 6 people on board, including 2 crew members. Let me take a moment to express our deepest condolences for all those who were impacted by this devastating tragedy. I also want to extend our deepest sympathies for all those who were injured in this accident. NTSB investigators began to arrive within 90 minutes of the crash, and I deployed a full GO team this morning. On scene is a total of 17 people with specific expertise in areas of aviation safety and of course, me as well.
The aircraft climbed to about 1,500 feet above the ground. We were looking at GPS data on the aircraft, a slight right turn followed by a slight left turn, and then a steep descent towards the ground where it crashed. The entire flight lasted less than a minute.
There is a substantial impact on the entire community. The debris field extends 4 or 5 blocks, and I do want to stress that this is an active investigation scene. The debris is scattered. It is very dangerous, and so I encourage everyone to stay out of the accident site. It's very dangerous. You'll see over the next several days, possibly extending into weeks, where we will be collecting that debris, loading it onto a truck, and moving it to a secure location so that we can begin to do our evaluation of that debris. Now, I do want to mention we are still looking for the cockpit voice recorder. We have located the 2 engines, but for the cockpit voice recorder, we are still looking for it. It could be intact, but likely it is damaged. It may be fragmented. The question is, are we classifying this as an accident? Yes, we are. The question is, how do we deal with 2 major collisions in a span of days? We are a very small federal agency. Most people aren't aware that we only have 436 employees at the NTSB, and that spans all modes of transportation. For aviation safety, we have a number of investigators because our mandate is to do quite more than the other modes of transportation, where we're doing every civil aviation accident in the United States. We also do serve as accredited representative for foreign investigations as well. So in this case, we had to have a highly skilled team focused on certain areas that are at DCA for that plane crash, and then we have a number of other investigators that are not on call for that crash that we can deploy here.
Just as a follow-up to that, Chair.
The question is, was there any sign of an issue, or was anything communicated from the flight deck to ATC, the air traffic control tower? No. Nothing was communicated. In fact, in the recording that we have, there is an attempt by air traffic controllers to get a response from the flight crew that they didn't receive.